Hi, this is Selim on day 4 of his Keto Quest. That sounds really corny, but that's what I'm going to call it until I can come up with a better name. Right, today I am about 3.6 pounds lighter than I was the day before. I weighed in at 259.4 Thursday morning, and today, Friday, I am at 255.8, which is wonderful because I really did not eat particularly well yesterday. I still kept it keto, but I guess it was keto enough. Among the things that I ate were Chinese spare ribs, which do have a lot of sugar in their sauce, and beef with scallions, which does have some carbs. I've been tracking everything on an app and looking at the breakdown of macronutrients. It said that I was about 65% fat, 20-something% protein, and the rest were carbs. I have no idea how accurate that is, but in a way it doesn't really matter because what I want to do is keto enough to feel good and let the weight be a nice bonus with this. I think when I've done this before, probably one of the biggest flaws has been paying super close attention to the scale and then getting very frustrated and impatient, and then allowing my impatience to make me quit. So quick measurements on the scale, I said 255.8. My, belly measurements were 44 inches and my chest measurements were 47 today. I think I'm going to just try and take that into account as another proxy for overall success of the keto journey. I haven't eaten today. Today was the first day that I've really attempted to do intermittent fasting. It wasn't really conscious. I just didn't have time to get around to eat. It is 1 o'clock when I'm filming, and so I haven't eaten anything for the morning, whereas the last several days I really needed to eat because I was feeling very sluggish as I'm going through that adapting phase. I'm still adapting, but I'm feeling significantly better. So today I'm going to have some leftover Chinese scallion and beef. It's good times. Aha. If I want to do this perfect kind of lion diet style, I would be only having the chuck steak every lunch, and then whatever I have with my family in the evening, I just have the meat portion. But I don't want to stress over what I'm eating. I do think that, there's so many people who like, oh, a vegan diet's the best, or an all protein diet is the best, whatever. I think fundamentally what humans really should be doing is worrying about cutting out and eliminating as much of the starchy carbohydrates as possible. If there is a perfect diet, I don't actually think there is. While I might not ever consider being a vegan, I know there are tribes out there that have, if I recall, Papua New Guinea, they eat predominantly sweet potatoes. So if human diets throughout different societies have been able to adapt to whatever the local geography permits, then I think humans can survive off of eating real food is fundamentally what matters. So I suspect that I will continue to feel better as long as I'm eating real food. That's why I'm not really interested or planning on becoming super strict with the carnivory or keto, so long as with the criteria that my food is not coming packaged in some kind of a cellophane or whatever you call it. I think fundamentally the rule that I want to go for is if my great-grandparents would have recognized the food, then it's probably good. They wouldn't, presumably my great grandparents would not recognize Ritz crackers or, you know, Funyuns or something like that. So I think that's a pretty good metric to use. All right. This weekend, I probably will not record. If I do, great. But I'm going away. I'm going to a barbecue on Sunday, which I think I can probably maintain keto if I just have the meat. But of course, that is very difficult to do. If I drink, then I will eat carbs, because I just recently read that if you don't eat carbohydrates, the alcohol goes into your bloodstream significantly faster and harder, so it will be like as though you were drinking significantly more, 3 or 4 times more, the equivalent. So I don't want to do that. If I don't drink, then I will maintain keto. So we'll see how it all goes. Thanks a lot, and if I don't speak, have a good weekend.